Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, D.A. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Grizzlies, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Adams in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Passes it to Brooks. Now, here's Kennard. The three-pointer, no good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable score.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now Jones, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. A special move before the shot.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
I know he's young, but there's a maturity to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. He takes what you give him.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
With 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
No good from Durant. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Jones. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
A deep 3 from Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Booker, no good. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smith. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And here is Brooks after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
The first one falls. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
The Suns making a change here. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Okogie comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Paul. Here's Brooks, and he banks in the layup. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
Crafty scorer off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Suns.
Suns substitution, Derek Jones Jr.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Concho. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. And he slams it one-handed.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
1:05 left in the first. Murray for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dime.
Brooks up on top. He's covered by Murray. Brooks misses. Suns trail by 5. The tray. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Jones. He has 6.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Brooks. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Murray with it. Guarded now by Clark. Lets it go. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Brooks with no one around. Drills it from outside. Brooks has got 12.
This is what you like about Dillon. He can be a role player for you, and you can also lean on him to carry the load.
It's been all about Dillon Brooks for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Your Grizzlies, good game. Make some noise.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Murray out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Tillman's shot is off.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
From three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Booker kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Pass to Conchar. Takes the three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
KD on the wing. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Chris Paul, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Got a piece of it. And Phoenix pushing it up now, and Ayton throws it down.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis, and Phoenix making a change here. Okogie's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jones. Here's Conchar. Trains it from beyond the arc. Conchar's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over. Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
For 3, Booker got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Outside, Jones. Here's Conchar, guarded by KD. Jackson, a screen on KD. Clock at 6. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
And here's Booker from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far at 4 for the game.
Pass to Conchar. And he lays it straight in. Conchar's got 10.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy. Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Jones with it. Now guarded by Booker. It's deflected. Paul kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. Fires the 3. That shot is off. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA. I never could figure out how two greats like you guys got traded multiple times.
Well, some people just don't recognize genius, you know what I mean, when they see it.
That's right. Thanks, Kenny.
I wasn't talking about you.
And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate, communication was bad, no effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Jones is out there with Kennard, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Jones against Paul. Passes it to Jackson. And it's sent back by KD.
KD, 7'5" wingspan in action, swatting that one away.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's a terrific intensity to Dillon Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Murray's checked in for Phoenix. Both good from the line that time. Phoenix leading by 15. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Here they come, man. Your Grizzlies Lakers make some noise. How about some more cheers for your Grizzlies Lakers?
Here's Brooks. And it's sent back by KD. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ayton. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Jackson a screen on Murray. Here's Jones. He can't get that one, and Phoenix will come the other way.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Memphis has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Tipped away. Murray with it. Jones covering. And here's KD for 3. Back to Murray. Durant in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 16 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts. One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
And that one falls for Brooks. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Brooks. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Brooks, Williams with the block. From 13, that's good on the jump shot. He's got 18.
A big-time ISO player in college, Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
For 3, Murray, another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Brooks against Murray. Brooks misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And there's another turnover by the Suns. Some changes for Memphis. Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Dylan Brooks. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. A floater. Williams with the block. Okogie, the pass to Murray. Nifty move. And it's Murray with the jam.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Murray against Kennard. Offensive rebound. Williams with the block. Here's Murray. 19 points in the game. Jones for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
He's guarded by Williams. There's the pass to Aldama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Extremely fluid on the offensive end. Kennard can score in just about any situation.
Murray for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Suns ahead, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Derek Jones, Lee out there with Avdia. Then it's Williams, and it's Okiki in at the 4 spot. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Okiki's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chandler scanning the floor for the three, and he's good on the three ball.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
On the wing, Lee. He's guarded by Williams. Lee, that's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes, but good offenses always find a weak link.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And for the Suns, DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Lee. And it's Paul in for Avdia. Chandler against Paul. And Paul over to help. Pass to Adams. Adams with the screen on Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Williams. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide-open man.
And that one, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Off target with his three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Paul gets it to go in.
When CP3 pulls up off the dribble, he's a high percentage shooter. He really looks in rhythm.
And finished off by Paul.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Okiki. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Some changes for Phoenix. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Okiki, and it's Williams in for Paul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brooks, the pass to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
The Suns have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in the second half. Jones against Brooks. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeJounte Murray.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
It's stolen by Jones.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing clean.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's good, 2 points.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And yes, it's good.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now here's Jones. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.